I wanted to tell you, but...
First time.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the greatest movies centered around teenage pregnancy.
You're 16. You're still in junior high school. And you're pregnant with your second child.
Number 20. Never, Rarely, Sometimes, Always.
Bad cramps.
Yeah.
I get those too. Pretty much run through a bottle of painkillers like every month.
Yeah, same.
Don't you ever just wish you were a dude?
All the time.
Kicking off our list is an indie darling that proves you do not need screaming matches to make a powerful point about reproductive rights and abortion access. Unlike the usual melodrama we see in this specific genre, Never, Rarely, Sometimes, Always is a masterclass in less is more. Following two cousins on a desperate bus trip to New York City, the movie feels less like a script and more like a documentary. Sydney Flanagan's performance is so raw and real that it demands attention, and the film around her is a quiet, heavy hitter that puts a human face on the logistics of choice. With rave reviews and a slew of awards, Never, Rarely, Sometimes, Always is undoubtedly one of the best films that the genre has to offer.
Can you tell me what led to your decision to terminate the pregnancy?
I'm just not ready to be a mom.
That's totally fine. Whatever your decision is totally fine as long as it's yours.
Number 19, Manny and Lo.
You know, you guys didn't have to give me that urine test thing. I already know what the deal is.
The deal?
I'm pregnant.
Yes, you are.
Forget the melodrama of your typical teen pregnancy movies and after-school specials. Manny and Lo is a 90s indie gem that throws the standard moral rulebook out the window of a stolen station wagon. Starring a savagely cynical and adorably young Scarlett Johansson, the film follows two desperate runaway sisters who realize they are clueless about childbirth. Their solution isn't a doctor or books, but kidnapping a matronly store clerk named Elaine to act as a makeshift grandmother. It's a bonkers premise that evolves into a hilarious, heartwarming found family sitcom where the hostage starts nagging the kidnappers about nutrition. With its deadpan humor and gritty charm, Manny and Lo proves that sometimes it takes a village to raise a child, even if you have to kidnap the village first.
Say some cousin of yours is sick, some cousin in France. No, don't write that.
How about, dear friends, I need a vacation, love Elaine.
All right, go ahead.
Number 18, Gimme Shelter.
You got people asking all types of questions coming around my place looking around. You crazy? Huh? She said you carrying a baby. And I gotta hear about it from a stranger. That's nice. That's real nice.
Remember when Vanessa Hudgens traded in her High School Musical microphone for piercings and a pixie cut? Yeah, this is that movie. Hudgens commits as Apple, a pregnant teen running from an abusive home to find her rich Wall Street father. The transformation here is wild. Hudgens completely disappears into the role, proving that she has serious acting chops to go with the stellar voice. While the script lays on the drama a bit thick, the intimate look at the foster care system and the grit of street life still feels genuine and gives the movie a unique personality in the teen pregnancy genre. It's a rough watch at times, but Gimme Shelter is a powerful survival story that needed to be told.
Now I'm just asking you for a little time. Because I am done being passed off as someone's case number. I want out of the system! So are you gonna help me out? So I can get back on my feet?
Number 17, Double Daddy.
How do you know it's mine?
Because I do.
No, there's no way. I mean, it was like one time.
Yeah, well, I haven't been with anybody else. I mean, I just moved here like 2 months ago. I don't know anybody. Except you.
Okay, we can't help ourselves. We absolutely had to include a guilty pleasure on this list. Grab the popcorn because we are diving straight into Lifetime movie territory. The silly title tells you everything you need to know. A high school heartthrob manages to get two different girls pregnant at the exact same time. Is it subtle? Heck no. Is it a masterpiece of cinema? Definitely not. But is it incredibly entertaining? You bet it is. It's a Lifetime movie. Double Daddy captures that specific brand of high school hysteria where rumors spread like wildfire, and the stakes feel life or death. It's campy, it's soapy, and it's the perfect flick for a wine and gossip night with friends, proving that sometimes you just need to embrace the trashy drama.
Look, Amanda, I have no idea what's going on right now.
You obviously slept with her, or she just lying.
I'm not lying.
Shut up!
Look, I'm not the one who cheated on his girlfriend. I didn't even know he had a girlfriend.
Amanda, can we just talk about this?
No, you have no idea how bad you just screwed up.
Number 16, Electric Children.
Are you storing up for an apocalypse?
I haven't gotten it for a while.
How much of a while?
Months.
This is probably the weirdest and dreamiest teen pregnancy movie ever made. Forget the gritty realism. This movie asks, what if the Virgin Mary was an indie rocker? The now famous but then unknown Julia Garner shines as a sheltered Mormon teenager who is convinced that she got pregnant just by listening to a cassette tape. Yes, it sounds bonkers, but the movie is actually a visually stunning piece of magical realism. It swaps out the usual tragedy of teen pregnancy for a spiritual road trip filled with neon lights and great music. It's quirky, beautiful, and totally unique, a true hidden gem for the art house crowd. Garner is fantastic as always, effortlessly commanding a coming-of-age story that feels like a modern fairy tale. It's certainly unlike anything else we've seen in the genre.
Rachel, whoever did this to you is obviously unfit to be the father of your child.
Untrue.
Rachel, you have committed sin.
I didn't sin. Well, maybe I listened to something that I wasn't supposed to. Then I'm pregnant.
Number 15, Freshman Father.
Now I feel bad. God, this was a stupid sweater.
It's for after the baby, to go home. The baby won't cost anything, but you'll have to hold her.
Usually, the teen dads in these movies are either deadbeats, losers, or total creeps, which is why this entry is such a breath of fresh air. Based on a true story, this Hallmark flick follows a dad who decides to raise his baby while attending Harvard. Now, doesn't that sound difficult? Freshman Father has that feel-good, overcome-the-odds vibe that we all secretly love from these kinds of schmaltzy movies. Watching the main character try to balance chemistry 101 with early morning feedings and an increasingly frustrated partner is both stressful and heartwarming. Not only is it a cute movie, but it's a solid salute to the single dads out there making it work, showing that ambition and parenthood do not have to be mutually exclusive.
I just want to get him on a schedule, you know? Little guys up such weird hours.
Well, he'll sleep like a rock tonight. A little trip tuckered him out. He came with me to turn in my economics paper while you were at the store today.
Number 14, 17 Girls. French cinema just hits different, doesn't it? Inspired by a real-life pregnancy pact in Massachusetts, we'll talk more about that later, this film explores the terrifying power of peer pressure. When the cool girl at school gets pregnant, she convinces her classmates to do the same so they can raise a commune of babies together. It's a fascinating and hazy look at teenage herd mentality and that invincible feeling of youth. Luckily, the movie is also smart enough to refuse judgment. Instead, it floats along in their dream world, showcasing how a desire for unconditional love can lead to some pretty wild life choices. It's eerie, atmospheric, and totally captivating, offering a stylized look at female friendship that feels both incredibly beautiful and deeply disturbing. Number 13, Love, Rosie.
Wow, a whole life in bullet points.
Yeah, well now it's pregnant, have stroke, full-time mother, wave goodbye to career, live off benefits, grow fat, lose hair.
Get your tissues ready because this one is going to frustrate you in the best way possible. Lily Collins and Sam Claflin play best friends who are clearly soulmates, but life, not to mention a surprise teen pregnancy, gets in the way. It may sound like a tragedy, but this is actually a rom-com through and through. Love, Rosie shows that having a baby young does not mean your love life is over. It just means that the road gets a lot windier. The chemistry between the leads is off the charts good, and watching them navigate missed connections over the years is pure romantic drama. It's fluffy, cute, and utterly charming, proving that true love waits for no one. It might just wait for the baby to grow up first.
Rosie, darling, can I take you to the dance?
Better late than never.
Number 12, Maria Full of Grace.
Juan, le tengo que decir algo.
¿Qué cosa?
Creo que estoy embarazada.
While some of these movies bring the quirky laughs, Maria Full of Grace delivers nail-biting anxiety. This 2004 drama is a stark departure from typical teen pregnancy narratives, trading high school hallways for international drug smuggling. The titular Maria is a 17-year-old Colombian girl who becomes a drug mule to support her unborn child. The film is legendary for the stunning debut of Catalina Sandino Moreno, who became the first ever Colombian actor or actress to earn an Oscar nomination. It's a harrowing journey that involves swallowing pellets and making a terrifying flight to New York. It's a gritty and realistic look at the extreme lengths that a young mother will go to for a future, proving that maternal instincts often kick in mighty early.
Ya después de que pases la aduana y la gente nuestra que te está esperando, te van a llevar a un lugar seguro, revelamos los rollos y en 5 o 10 días estás de nuevo aquí, ya con tu platica para resolver todos los problemas que tienes.
Number 11. Riding in Cars with Boys.
My daughter's a tramp. My daughter's a tramp. My daughter's a tramp. You're 15 years old. How can you do this to me?
This is the teen pregnancy movie that proves the old adage. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Directed by Penny Marshall, this biopic spans decades and features Drew Barrymore in what is arguably her greatest performance. No exaggeration. We watch her go from a naive 15-year-old with big dreams to a married woman to a struggling single mom, and eventually an established author. It's funny, it's heartbreaking, and the soundtrack is an absolute banger. It doesn't sugarcoat the resentment or the feelings of lost youth, but it wraps it all in a layer of warmth and humor, making it all a bit easier to go down. It is the ultimate story of resilience, and it's worth it just to see Barrymore absolutely crush it for 130 minutes.
My mouth.
Number 10. The Pregnancy Project. Featuring former Spy Kids star Alexa Penavega in the lead role, The Pregnancy Project is a made-for-TV movie that chronicles a year in the life of a teenager pretending to be pregnant.
Would everyone pile on you and tell you how dumb you are for having a kid? No. You're like honors everything. It's like if you were to get pregnant, maybe people wouldn't be so judgmental about it, you know?
Based on a novel of the same name, which was in turn the product of a real-life experiment conducted by American high schooler Gabby Rodriguez, The Pregnancy Project delves into the stereotypes associated with teen pregnancy.
I think it's cool you're still gonna graduate.
Why wouldn't I graduate?
I don't know, I just thought you might not care anymore. Or something.
Rodriguez's goal was to help teenagers realize that, quote, the decisions they make now will ultimately affect their lives. The Pregnancy Project's unconventional story offers viewers a unique perspective on a tired genre and features enough competent acting to keep the action on screen believable.
But there must be something you're trying to prove by doing this.
Well, yeah. I want to prove that even if I did get pregnant, I'd still be able to go after my dreams. The pregnant girls don't have to become statistics.
Number 9. For Keeps. In For Keeps, Molly Ringwald plays Darcy, a high schooler who becomes pregnant while on the cusp of graduating.
Can't believe this. I've been taking the pill forever. What am I gonna do?
The unplanned bundle of joy throws hers and boyfriend Stan's entire lives completely out of whack.
It can't be that bad.
It is that bad.
Oh no. Oh no. Are you sure?
The film was revolutionary for its time, tackling the topics of adoption, abortion, and postpartum depression from a teenage perspective.
We've decided to keep the baby. You lied. No, I didn't lie. When I came home from the clinic, you asked me how it went, and I said that it wasn't so bad. But you didn't do anything. Oh, yeah, that's why it wasn't so bad.
And while the film performed well at the box office, and many praised Ringwald's performance, critics were quick to point out some of For Keeps' other flaws, causing it to receive a less than enthusiastic 18% on Rotten Tomatoes. But don't let that scare you off. The topics discussed in For Keeps are still relevant today, and you can never have enough Molly Ringwald in your life.
She doesn't even want to hold a baby. The doctor says it's just a phase. Her age, all the changes.
Hey, don't worry. The natural tendency of the mother will kick in. I mean, it's a genetic animal instinct. What? You mean like Wild Kingdom?
Number 8, the Pregnancy Pact. Remember that pregnancy pact we talked about earlier? Yep, here it is again. In 2008, a truly unbelievable story hit newsstands all across America. 18 girls from Gloucester High School in Massachusetts all got pregnant at the same time.
Why would girls so young want to have a baby in the first place? And should the school system, the media, or society shoulder any of the responsibility for what happened?
Hardly a fluke, the girls planned the entire thing, going so far as to form a pact, though some have since denied it. Well, as soon as the powers that be at the Lifetime Network heard the story, they started working on a film version.
Oh my god. I have a tiny baby inside of me. I know. I hope we all have girls.
Oh my god, that would be so cool.
The result was The Pregnancy Pact, starring Thora Birch as a blogger who returns to her alma mater to uncover why so many teenagers are getting pregnant.
Teen birth rates are up for the first time in 15 years all over the country. I'm going to Gloucester to see if I can figure out what's going on.
Number 7, Where the Heart Is.
Ooh! What the hell?
Walmart. I can go to the bathroom.
Whereas most teen pregnancy movies tend to collapse under the dramatic weight of the subject matter, Where the Heart Is leans into the levity of the situation, and the result is a film that is funny and uplifting.
Of course, everybody wants to talk to the mother of the Walmart baby.
Am I in trouble? They're gonna arrest me.
What for?
For living in the Walmart.
Featuring an all-star cast in Natalie Portman, Ashley Judd, Joan Cusack, and Sally Field, the film tells the story of Novalee Nation, a pregnant 17-year-old who is abandoned by her boyfriend at a Walmart in Oklahoma. Hooked yet? Novalee decides to double down, moving into the Walmart and eventually giving birth there. While reviews for the film were less than stellar, it performed well at the box office, and remains one of the few positive flicks in the teen pregnancy genre.
Hey, there she is! That's the Walmart mommy!
Number 6, 15 and Pregnant. This made-for-television movie stars a young Kirsten Dunst as Tina Spangler, a 15-year-old girl who, you guessed it, gets pregnant.
You could give the baby up for adoption. Why didn't you? I'm not really sure. I wish I had never slept with Ray.
The film does a great job of showing how an unplanned pregnancy affects an entire family, with Tina's mother, father, and sister all given ample screen time in order to explore their varied points of view.
I don't want to live in the middle of this mess.
That is not the way sisters behave in nice families.
Nice families don't have pregnant 15-year-olds.
Despite having already appeared in a number of high-profile films, including Interview with the Vampire and Jumanji, Dunst doesn't phone it in. Instead, she delivers a moving performance as Tina that is guaranteed to resonate with modern audiences.
How did this happen? How could you get kissed and me not even know it?
I didn't do it to hurt you.
Number 5, Just Another Girl on the IRT.
I can't go through 9 months carrying my baby, going through a labor, and then giving it up for adoptions? Nah, I can't do that.
One of the genre's most overlooked films, Just Another Girl on the IRT featured a breakout performance from star Ariane A. Johnson, whose portrayal of the confident and ambitious teenager Chantal Mitchell should have made her one of Hollywood's hottest up-and-comers.
I'm a Brooklyn girl. Lots of folks think Brooklyn girls are real tough. I guess that's true. I let nobody mess with me, and I do what I want when I want.
The film deals with a number of pivotal issues, including race, gender, the AIDS epidemic, and of course, teen pregnancy.
I mean, African American males die every day from drugs, violence, and AIDS. African American babies die twice as much as white babies. Right here in this country, what's our obligation to that?
Made on a shoestring budget, Just Another Girl on the IRT proves that you don't need a lot of money to make a movie that stands the test of time. Number 4, Unexpected.
I'm gonna lose my job. John, I'm gonna lose my stupid job, and now I'm pregnant.
Hey. Come on. Come here.
just not how I thought it would happen.
One of the most charming films on our list, Unexpected, is about a teacher at an inner city school who becomes pregnant at the same time as one of her students.
Are you pregnant? You're pregnant. How did this happen?
You the science teacher?
Come on, Jasmine.
Miss Abbott, you know me since freshman year. You know this isn't something I planned on.
Through their shared experience, the two women form an unlikely bond, learning more about each other and themselves with each passing day of their pregnancy. Starring How I Met Your Mother's Kobe Smulders, who was actually pregnant during filming, and featuring a strong performance from newcomer Gail Bean, Unexpected is guaranteed to put a smile on your face thanks to its unique premise, excellent acting, and a careful handling of the sensitive topic of teenage pregnancy.
Hey, maybe we could go do yoga and get some milkshakes sometime soon. I think that place has baby yoga. Maybe after the baby comes, we could go.
How about we just do milkshakes?
Number 3, Saved. A satirical cult classic from the mid-2000s, Saved takes a biting and hilarious look at teenage pregnancy from the perspective of students attending a Christian high school.
Jesus, he loves you. You don't know first thing about love.
I am filled with Christ's love. God, you are just jealous of my success in the Lord.
Featuring an eclectic cast that includes Jenna Malone, Macaulay Culkin, Mandy Moore, Mary Louise Parker, and Patrick Fugit, the film is about a teen who becomes pregnant after sleeping with her boyfriend in order to cure him of his homosexuality.
Prayer circle meeting at my house at 7 o'clock. I'm conducting it for Mary's gay boyfriend, Dean.
While the absurdist comedy has been compared to both Mean Girls and Election, Saved is surprisingly heartwarming, balancing its laugh-out-loud moments with poignant scenes that any pregnant teenager could easily relate to.
Patrick,
Mary, it really doesn't matter to me.
Are you sure?
Number 2, Precious.
That's the end of them welfare checks. I just couldn't lie no more. I shouldn't have said none of that. Mama gonna kill me.
While some pregnancy films use levity to counteract the heavy subject matter, Precious veers wholeheartedly in the opposite direction. The film is about a 16-year-old girl named Precious who discovers she is once again pregnant, having already given birth to a daughter with Down syndrome. In place of a loving and supportive family is a mother who is verbally and physically abusive, and a sexually abusive father who is also responsible for both pregnancies.
According to Precious files, she has now had 2 children by your boyfriend, the late Carl Kenwood Jones, who is also her father.
The film is filled with incredible performances, including Monique's Oscar-winning turn as Precious's truly horrible mother, Mary Lee.
Because she let my man have her, and she didn't say nothing, she didn't scream, she didn't do nothing. So those things that she told you I did to her, who else was gonna love me?
Despite its bleak subject matter, the film is incredibly uplifting, as Precious fights to overcome her dire situation through perseverance and hard work.
I'm gonna read to this baby too, and hang colors on its wall. Listen, baby. Mother not dumb. Mother love you.
Okay.
Listen.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Juno. This laugh-out-loud feature flips the teen pregnancy genre on its head with a plethora of witty dialogue, zany scenarios, and totally unique characters.
That little pink plus sign is so unholy.
That ain't no Etch-a-Sketch. This is one doodle that can't be undid, Holmes Gillett.
Leading the way is our titular hero Juno, who's different from the other protagonists on our list in every conceivable way.
I don't want to give the baby to a family that describes themselves as wholesome.
Why?
Well, I don't know, I just want something a little more edgier.
Bringing the Oscar-winning words of Diablo Cody to life is director Jason Reitman, who gets the most out of his A-list cast from opening credits to final line.
How much? It ended with a chair.
Juno was hailed by critics as one of the best films of 2007, winning widespread acclaim as well as 4 Academy Award nominations. Roger Ebert called it the best movie of the year, and honestly, cinematic praise doesn't get much higher than that.
Third test today, Mama Bear. Your ego is prego. No doubt about it.
What do you think of these movies? Let us know in the comments.